I'm heading to my client's office to meet him and brainstorm and discuss kind of strategy, product, where the company is going and possible directions. And I was thinking about the fact that a lot of designers I know and designers that I've worked with in the past kind of hate those kind of meetings because they see it as a waste of time. Actually, any time away from their computer and from their design software is a waste of time, and it's not productive, and it's not what they love to do. But I see it completely differently because, I actually see myself, getting paid to think. Because if you're only getting paid to execute, the design work, then there is no difference between you or anybody else. You're just kind of a machine executing. But when you think, when you can ask the client questions, when you can provoke him, when you can argue and help him make his business better, then you're creating so much more value. Now, I think designers are in a very special point because there are, consultants who come and only do the talking and asking questions and thinking about strategy, but they can't really execute. But we have the capacity to both help with the thinking side and also do the execution and, kind of not just talk the talk, but actually walk the walk and design the stuff that we talk about. That's why I think we're in a very, very unique place to bring tons of value to the client. And I actually also enjoy it because I love actually working with other people and talking. And even though sometimes we get into kind of an argument and I get pissed because I think, oh, my client is so stupid, he actually really values the point that we argue, because that's how ideas get better, by throwing ideas, maybe disagreeing, one guy showing the other guy where the problems are with the idea. So that's how things get better. So it's actually very essential to do those kind of meetings and even sometimes to argue over ideas in order to make them better. Heading there right now. Yeah, bye. So this day is now over. I'm kind of really not used to spending the whole day in the office from 9 o'clock until 6. That's really weird for me and definitely not my type of style of working, but sometimes you gotta do that. Brainstorm was successful. We came up with a lot of ideas, then turned those ideas into a presentation that my client can show his potential clients and see if they are interested in buying this, so they know if they should develop these ideas. Actually, one more thing is that working on presentations, I think a lot of designers don't like that. I know that when I worked many years ago in advertising agency and somebody had to do like a client presentation, everybody hated that job because you had to work in PowerPoint, and that was like regarded as a low type of job. But I think it's a super valuable skill, and if you can, I'm not saying that I enjoy designing presentations, but if you know how to create a good presentation, tell a story and sell an idea in a presentation, then that's very valuable skill for designers. So I help my client with that, and I think I've mentioned in a previous vlog, sometimes you can help them like make sales in millions if you create a good enough presentation. So that's definitely one thing that you should know how to do. Anyway, I'm pretty tired, heading home to hang out with Noah and Tommy. It's a weekend now. Next week, 2 or 3 days of holiday. I told you this month is not going to be a very vlog productive month, but catch you when I catch you. Have a great day.